Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon.
Yo, VI, play the beat.
Virgo, you're late, which actually means that you're right on time. So, all other signs, you can have a big sigh of relief. Virgos, you can remain stressed. You're going to anyways. The anxiety of a Virgo moon gives us that edge, that thing that's been bothering you, that little pea in your mattress that's been bugging you this whole time. That agitation is drawing your attention so that you can address the issue and find the actual pea that is disturbing your sleep. Eight of Pentacles. Where are you, Page? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. All of that work we've been doing, all of those actions we've been taking, all of those times that we stepped out, even when we weren't sure we were fully ready to peek out behind that curtain, step up on stage, perform the way that we know that we can perform. That's what opens up this cup. That's what opens up the water flow. That's what brings down the rain. All of that effort, and we all have used Virgo energy. Even if you don't have anything in your Virgo house, it's still there, working for you. And whatever time and attention you put into those routines and systems, and all of those times that you stepped out and showed what you were really made of, those things were what brought this cup to you. What brings this cup closer. What brings this initiation for new emotional intelligence. And this is exactly where I want to leave that. You can take it wherever you want to. Because Virgo knows that those systems have already been put in place. And we're taking it with us. Just staring at this pentacle on her belt. I don't know why I put that. That ownership of self. And the goggles on her head, the buckles on her shoes. She is worth her medal. She's made every piece. And the representation was presented in such a way that caused this emotional warmth and support. That's what got the water to flow. These are kind of down, face down. The 10 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. How they fell is kind of giving me a lightning bolt. Especially with the fire of this 10 and this 4. This new emotional intelligence has led us to passionate conclusions and a desire for investment in something that serves our passions and desires in a better way, shape, and form. It's the zig and the zag that's happening as an occurrence due to our Venus direct energy and the Mercury moving through as well. So we're taking things in a new direction. We're taking our perspective and the way we go about relationships, and not just a boyfriend-girlfriend kind of relationship. I mean how we relate to the people around us as a general and as a whole, but also in relationships as well. We're taking a new angle. We're putting in new efforts, new energies, a new passion. But that really just zagged right back up into the sky. The Three of Wands. To the left, off to the side, we're shooting for the reception. Haha. Shooting for the reception. Sorry. Yeah, and utilize that word as it lands inside of your mind. The reception of how others receive you, the reception of, say, like a television and how clear things are coming through, or an actual celebration, reception, event. Whatever reception it is we're looking for, we're mapping out and waiting for those ships to come into harbor. We've got it all mathed, we've got it all figured. All of our desires are coming down to a finer point. All of our passions are starting to align. That's why the reduction is happening in this way. I put the deck upside down to the right, didn't even notice. Hey look, more fire. Hey look, more fire. Six of Wands. The Victory. We might not even see it coming. The position and the direction, I'm gonna have to reverse this for your image purposes, but like, he was looking nowhere near the actual victory. Is this misdirection? I want to take this, but I also want to leave it right there. I was just gonna say ask wonder question. I was like, I kind of wonder if this is going back to that King and Queen of Pentacles situation, where it was like we didn't see it coming, the coming together of the King and Queen of Pentacles in the last read, but there they were, face to face, talking about what it is that they could do. And as those thoughts had not even escaped my mouth, I wonder if we're talking about that King and Queen of Pentacles kind of situation. The Queen of Pentacles fell on top of the Three of Wands. She's looking out. She's not facing in. She's doing her own thing with her own pentacles, taking whatever it is that she has been given, whether it was good stuff or bad stuff, using that Virgo energy to its maximum power by fully utilizing every scrap of what has been given to her. She has created and is creating and establishing her abundance and her demonstrating her ability to multiply. And my brain went divide and conquer. To multiply, divide, and conquer. That's what she's working on. That's what she is a-doing. Way over here. I should have left that Six of Wands out. That's okay. To the opposing side. See, now we've got like this 7, this axe cutting through fate in between the two energies. There's still empty space for right now. We're moving. What's happening on the right side? What's happening on the masculine side? Because what I see out of this stack, we'll just let it unfold and reveal. We've already established feminine side, masculine side, the 7, the axe, cutting through fate in between, creating the angle point, creating the point between the two. There we go. Alright, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. And I already see what's happening underneath there, so I'll give you that peek as well. But more wands, more fire, more pentacles. Not the King of Pentacles though, the Knight of Pentacles. The valiant gains and actions on this side are perhaps not of the full, like, kingly nature, but at the same time there is so much fire, passion, and ground gained within this energy, within this side. We've got good direction, we've got good intention, we have our eyes on the prize now. We have our eyes on the prize now. The lovers, the union, the pair, the match, the balance, the yin, the yang, coming together, opposing, but working together. Not opposing in a way that they push away from each other and just can't work together. They oppose each other in a way that complements each other. Now we're going to take this as storybook one by one. We'll read it together. We'll be surprised together what's happening. Oh, look. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that dramatic. I know what's underneath there now. I like the dramatic difference in the wings and how they come up. Creating that point, that missing point on these wings here in this connection, there is a fiery point. And it's temperance. Temperance was the point. That balance. That yin and yang. The illustration of these masculine and feminine energies, the light and the dark, again, functioning together, not pushing against each other, not throwing each other out of orbit, but actually pulling and magnetizing together in a way that is supportive to each individual goal, because that goal is the same. Still trying to formulate that circle. I'm putting these down in the middle. That's where they're going. They're straightening out our 7. The Knight of Pentacles. Gains and a fundamental fun ability is how this is coming out. There's a pure joy in here, in creation, in possession, not in an unhealthy way, but in a way that is blessed. Gratitude, having gratitude for this thing, being grateful for what we've got and what we've gained and what we've done and been through and what we have accomplished. This is accomplishment. Gotta have a good old Five of Wands scuffle, good old Five of Wands struggle. Gotta kick up the dust and the dirt. But this masculine energy is holding seed. That is the end of this, by the way, too. We can take these two together. Yeah, a new thought, a new idea, a new thing that is golden, forged, and ready to be presented. I'm gonna kind of go onto the other deck now. Oh. Okay. Oh no. One card stayed. The Queen of Cups stayed. There's going to be a lot of choices, a lot of options that really might not even seem like options at this point, given the rudimentary cycles and new cleaning system that we have established from the very beginning, those root functions that we reprogrammed. So there's lots of options and there's choices to be made, but it almost feels like it's not even a choice. Like it almost feels like you intuitively, instinctively know just by looking at that cup now. You've done this enough where you're like, somebody walks up with a cup, oh look, here's some love and affection. Would you like my attentions? No, that's poisonous. Next. Another one walks up, oh, I have this cup for you. It's full of love. Would you like to have it? No, it's poisonous. Move along. Move along. Aha! That cup. This cup right here. Someone's got a cup. Someone's got the seed. Wait, no. He's got the seed. She's got the water. He's got the seed. She's got the water. Okay. Okay. There's a little bit of making babies up in here, but, you know. Now we're going to move to the other deck. For real. Five of Swords came out again. On top of the Knight of Swords. I didn't switch my deck. I almost did. I changed it back. That's funny. And it fell at the bottom of the 7. Maybe we're not supposed to use that deck. I said the choice was supposed to be obvious. Maybe we made the choice without even thinking about it. But what's at the bottom of the 7? At the base is the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. I mean, cutting through, giving it giving the 7, this axe, the sharpness and the point and the points necessary to sever the ties and connections that we're turning down. Because within that water there are hidden strings and hidden chords, and this is giving us the ability to cut through those strings and chords of unnecessity. That's not a word, but I had to make it into one. I still grab this deck anyways. I'm figuring out if it was a good idea or not. Was this even a good idea? Peeking ahead. Into the fortunes untold. Okay, so Five of Pentacles came down on our feminine side, on our queenly energies. And I think that is a major distraction in the feminine as well, is the general lack of, and really making a lot of something out of a whole lot of nothing. But, again, what falls in our 7 is the Ace of Wands and Judgment. You are seen for your actions. You are seen for your deeds, whether they be great or terrible. There is illumination. That dawn breaking is going to shine light on all of the everything of the reality of the actual situation at hand. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I feel like we're not halting anymore. No longer bracing, but finally ready to get up out of that seat. Take matters into our own hands. This queen feels very motivated. She's backed up by that Knight of Wands, by that firepower, by that valiance. She has support. Justice does come in. That balance, that light, that truth will come through. And balance will be restored. It's not going to be easy. We're going to have to face both our greatest fears and our wildest dreams. Worst nightmares, best dreams. And we're going to have to face them both. I think that is the implication of the choice of which cup we're going to hold. How we know which cup is truly gold and made for us. Jeweled and adorned to match our every solar system. And that's the magic of the moon. That's the magic of finding the face in the moon, finding the care, the companionship in the dark of night. Okay, rescue mission. There's a rescue mission somewhere up in this as well. Godspeed. Godspeed to the rescue mission. This is fantastic. I don't even want to push this any further. At 22:55, we hit hour 7. And I think we're ready to make the change, to make the choice, to make the decision, to stand, act, and be, now that we have established these, again, rudimentary systems for cleaning our waters, moving through energies, adapting and adjusting to the situations, and acting in our best light and regards. May this coming Libra moon, after the hard work of Virgo is done, bring us true balance and justice and good judgment. Thank you all. Have a fantastic moon. We'll see you next time.